just look at that food picture one more time. Badly complaining about it.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, do they sponsor you? I'm like, no, it's a kiosk. Like, what? They're like, why is it always in your background? I'm like, I don't know, because it's fun and it's colorful, and it's like the only thing I have in this apartment that has somewhat of a color. I have like the wettest hair. And it's all like very flat on my face. My head. It's not better at all. Hi you guys. I did want to start this video with what I had promised, and I have my very dear friend Mundia here with me today. And we're gonna be doing the Q&A that I promised you to do. And we just dive into it. I posted exactly. We posted both on our Instagram and on Facebook and on Snapchat and like all the shits. We'll just go through them and see how well we can actually answer them. I don't know. Some questions are really okay. Disclaimer: some questions are really weird. Hi, on shoulder press, which dumbbells you lift max? I think he was supposed to ask what our dumbbell shoulder press max weight is that we're lifting.
I have no clue.
So I never max out my dumbbell shoulder press ever, so I wouldn't know. I have no idea. So that is my answer to that.
Yeah, I mean, I will answer the question as well. I have no clue. I just dumbbell press whatever feels comfortable enough that I can lift it, but heavy enough that there's enough resistance. It changes even from day to day, actually. Some days you feel stronger than others, so
Lou, hi Lou. She asked, number one thing that makes you happy and proud of yourself.
Good question.
This is a really good question. It's also really hard.
Question.
You want to answer first?
Sure. I think for me, I would say my daughter. She is my number one. That was like, yeah, without a doubt, my greatest, I don't know, achievement, so to say, and yeah, it gives me the most joy. My daughter. That's it.
No matter what situation.
Yeah, almost.
I just wanted to clarify.
Okay.
That was part
the last part of the
question.
question. No, really, no matter what situation.
I can imagine.
Yeah, even when I'm like crazy busy and everything, and when it comes to her, you have to just switch off and it's mommy mode.
I would say it's a little general, but I just experienced a very rough time in my professional life, and it once again showed me that I can actually achieve anything if I do not give up and keep fighting and put everything in it. Not only in competition prep stuff, but also in personal life. If you want something and you go after it, I can achieve it, and even more so. And I've proven myself that this is possible many, many times. And even when in doubt, if I keep going, I can actually reach what I want and what I dream of. So I think I'm pretty proud of never giving up and continuously work towards what I want. I don't know. It's so general, but it really is. Johan. Oh, I've got so many good friends right here. He's asked, what's your favorite peanut butter? You're an almond butter girl, aren't you?
I have phases.
Oh.
So my almond butter phase is over, and I'm back to peanut butter. I have phases, but I make my own peanut butter. When I'm really like in serious peanut butter mode, I make my own.
You know, when December 24th is Christmas.
Noted.
I've done that once, and I freaked out. I ran to the store and bought a jar of peanut butter. My favorite peanut butter, I don't have a favorite peanut butter at all. I have phases on which brand or which kind of peanut butter I prefer. Seriously, I have none. I do, however, prefer more natural and flavored peanut butter than to those like Skippies and I don't know what they're like, this generic brands, just like the real deal. And I like them smooth and I like them crunchy. Everything but almond butter. That's a good thing. I like everything but almond butter. I'm not an almond butter girl. Andrea asked, what should regular people or non-fitness people be aware of and surrounded by fitness people?
Yeah.
Just general fitness and non-fitness people. One thing that always upsets me, and I know I shouldn't be, but it really does, is if people eat something and they ask me if I'm allowed to eat this.
Oh yeah. Like,
that really upsets me.
Can you have that?
Yeah,
Can you eat
exactly.
bread?
Can you?
Are you eating chocolate? Are you?
Just all these comments. I know most of them are not even meant to be rude or offensive, but they really are, because I can eat whatever the fuck I want to eat.
True.
The matter of fact, I choose not to eat whatever I crave and want at all times. I pick them wisely. I eat them whenever I feel like it, whenever I want to treat myself. I can go out and have a full meal with no guilt. But then also I can sit there and pass on something that's really, really appealing looking. And not because I can't have it, because I choose not to. I think that's a really big difference, and lots of people are not even aware that this is something that could be offensive.
Yeah.
Do you have something else?
Good question. No, I think that about covers it for
that covers very much.
Maybe actually I would just add on, I think regular people, bodybuilders, fitness people, we're all people. We all need to eat. And the only difference is the choices of what you choose to eat, and that's what makes the difference. So nobody should feel guilty or think that you feel, I don't know, better than somebody else because of your choices. There's nothing wrong with eating chocolate or vegetables or whatever, as long as you are happy with what you choose to eat.
I think another fact is training that I'm experiencing a lot is people asking me if I say I'm going to the gym, like I'm going to my training or to my practice of my sports that I'm doing. They ask me like, why do you have to go so often? Can you not just skip it? And I think lots of people would never ask this question to a little boy that is going to a soccer practice to meet his team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's so true.
When you do a team sports, you have these fixed hours of training, you have the team, everyone is expecting you to come, everyone is waiting on you, you practice together, and it is so accepted and normal that people are going, I don't know, like maybe 5 times a week to soccer and tennis practice. Whereas when I say I have to go to the gym and to practice and maybe leave, I don't know, a festivity earlier because I want to go to the gym, they're like, but it's just you can do it any time. No, dude, this is my choice, and if I have a goal, this is my obligation to myself to go and do the practice by myself. I don't even have a coach yelling at me on what I have to do and not do.
Yeah, it's free will.
And then she has a second question, which is, what's your biggest struggles or the biggest burden you're taking on when living this lifestyle?
Whoa, that's deep.
I think it's a challenge itself, explaining, and never not having to explain what you're doing and what it involves and what it is.
Yeah, I think mostly, I mean, I'm not like a bodybuilder or so, but I do like to live the fit and healthy life. And maybe the most challenging would be actually, because when you decide it's you, the most challenging thing is other people who question what you're doing or try to push stuff on you when you go somewhere and you don't want to join in and you're not drinking or something. It's like, oh, you're not drinking, or you're not eating this, you're not doing this. Or if you choose to leave a party at, I don't know, 10 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock. I think that's the most challenging thing actually, because when you do it and you do it for yourself, mostly it's okay. I mean, you do have challenges, but it's okay. But mostly it's other people kind of questioning what you are doing, which kind of sometimes makes you doubt yourself or makes you think, oh, but why am I actually doing this, you know?
Especially if you're just starting out and are not as secure in what you're doing yet, that you're it's easy to fall back into what you don't want to be or where you don't want to be in a different place. I'm right now at a position where I'm just screw it. Like whatever they say, I'm leaving because I want to leave. I'm not drinking because I never drink, and I don't want to eat it because I don't want to, and I don't want to explain it. But in the beginning, I wasn't like that. I was like, but everyone's doing it. Maybe I should fit in, and fitting in is not a good choice.
Exactly. You don't always have to be part of the crowd.
Exactly. Like fitting in is really not it. Where's it like? It's not something you want to achieve. It's like not a goal.
Yeah, exactly. Fitting in is not like it's not an aim.
Yeah, exactly. Don't aim to fit in.
Yeah.
That's very well said. Because it doesn't make you happy in the long run. Or I think it doesn't.
Exactly. And you're molding yourself basically based on how others perceive you or how they think that you should be perceived, as opposed to what you truly feel inside. Always do what you truly feel inside.
Yeah, Diego asked what my current plans are. I'm currently prepping for the Arnold Classics in September, Arnold Classic Europe in September. So that is my current goal. It's still 21 weeks, so it's a long goal. But you have to have long-term goals.
Absolutely.
What's your current goal?
My current goal is just to keep working out, eating good, healthy food most of the time, and just enjoying myself, basically.
Living a life.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to touch on something real quick that we had talked about in the car, and I found it was really important, and it's something that is going, in all this fitness industry, it's going missing big times, and that is the aspect of professional life. Because we've been asked right before we're at the gym, and we've been asked if we work next to fitness and bodybuilding. And I was like, yes, I work full time. Like, what do people think? So, like, yes, I work full time. I have to get my money and I have to pay my bills. Reason for that simply being that I did not invest so much energy and so much money in my studies, in my university career, just to quit everything and focus solely on something that is a hobby and that is maybe working right now and that I enjoy. But once I'm maybe 50 or 60, I can't live off the body that I've built all these years. I need to have something that is sustainable and that keeps me and maybe my family at that point, and just give them a living. And I think it's something that really isn't talked that much also. And I love my career. I'm very ambitious, and I tell you, she is like the most hardest working person I know when it comes to career, juggling career, family, and fitness and training and everything. People, whatever your goals are, if you want to be an aspiring fitness model or a pro bodybuilder or whatever your goal is, never forget that you've done a lot of years in school, that you have a solid education, and don't put your education back, maybe even in the fitness industry, who knows, but keep your fitness life at some point a little separate from your personal career, and make sure you're solid on both parts.
At the end, I will just add on.
Yeah, please.
So, whatever you choose to do, first of all, always do it for yourself. And then second of all, if it makes you happy and you enjoy it, then keep fucking doing it. Sorry, I don't usually swear. I don't usually swear.
She really adapts
but it's
to
like,
my kind
sometimes,
of
you know, you can have one good day and then, I don't know, 3 bad days or whatever. You always have to remember that whatever you did on that day, that you had a good day, whether you worked out, you made yourself a nice meal, you called your mom or whatever, then do that thing every single day. Because you are entitled to be happy, to be content, and happiness is there, guys. You just have to make it for yourself. You just have to bring it and attract it into your life, you know. People always say life is tough, but yeah, life is also good, you know, and you can make it good for you. So whatever you do, do it for yourself and enjoy it and repeat. That's it.
Love that one. Again, on top of that, wake up every morning and be happy and appreciate the day that is ahead of you, because there's no sense in waking up every day and being grumpy and mad and tired about everything that's on the list for that day and being unhappy at work, because that does not help you. So we're just gonna refilm this outro because for some reason my camera shut off. We have no idea where what the last thing is that we were saying, but we're gonna end this video right here. If you like these kind of motivational videos and talks from us to you, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, but also subscribe to Mundia's channel. I'll link it right on her face. So cliche, I know, but I'm really doing that. And don't forget, do something that makes you happy, do something that makes someone else happy, and surround yourself with people that make you really happy, because that's just the true treasure of life.
Absolutely, and repeat.
And repeat that on a daily basis, exactly. Thank you so much for watching. We love you to absolute pieces. Bye!